What's up, everyone? This video is going to be about dog-proof traps and how I get them ready. Now, these are already been used, so if you were getting brand new traps, you would want to take them out of the box, boil them, either boil them or just power wash them like I'm going to do right now. But a lot of times when I'm already boiling my canine traps, you see up there on the wall, I will throw my new dog proofs in with that to get to degrease them. But these are just gonna be power washed. I'm gonna go to car wash. I don't have a power washer. She took a dump on me, like about everything else. They're dirty. They've been used. A lot of them have been out all summer. So blast the rust off. Give them a coat of paint. Set them up with the earth anchor. And make some extensions and show you guys what kind of extensions I'm gonna roll with this year. So stay tuned, we'll get to the car wash. I'm already having one of my typical freaking car wash experiences. My truck ain't been washed in like 10 years. Still got blood from last season on it, I think, or something like that. But anyways, yeah. Typical car wash, no change. Why would we make sure our change machine works when that's the only way we can make business? I don't understand it, never will understand it. Had to go to Casey's and get some freaking change, which I should have known better. Okay, I'm just going to, I probably should have seen the car wash even works before I started this project. But I'm not worrying about getting them clean all the way. Like, I'm just power washing them off. I'm not cleaning the insides. If you're worried about your insides of your DP, then you could, they got all kinds of stuff out on the market to clean out the insides. I see a lot of guys that won't use sticky stuff and all that. Dude, all that stuff will be gone on its own. You don't even have to do anything. Let's see. You don't even have to do anything, just let them set, and the ants and stuff take care of everything. But like I say, there's stuff for everybody. You don't even have to paint them. You don't even have to clean them. Nothing. But there's products out there. If you want to use it, get them. I'm washing them just to get them so to blow off the excess paint, whatever paint was on there, and so that my new paint will stick. Just mostly for eye appeal, that's it. No scent control. That's it for that. My windshield is so dirty I can't see out of it, so I might clean it. A lot of you guys will notice I'm still driving the old Ford. Still got the deer hair sticking out. I bought the old Ford back for $1,000. Put a new headlight in, fixed her up a little bit, pulled out some dents, and we're just going back at it. All right, I just used this dollar cans of paint from Walmart. You can use, if you got a paint sprayer, you could get paint that would go in a paint sprayer and it'd be a whole lot easier, but keeping this simple for the younger kids that don't have that kind of stuff, you can just get you some paint, shake her up, and spray away. I'm just gonna do 12 at a time. There's no need for you guys to see me do all my dog proofs. So basically I'm gonna spray them, hang them on the wall for now. But you can see this guy's a lot whiter, and this one's really white, and that's a Z-trap. That one probably I didn't even set, or maybe set it for a little while and didn't catch anything. I don't really care for the Z-traps because, like I've said before plenty of times, I run and gun. I just shove my marshmallow in under the trigger when I'm rebaiting and go, and put some cat food on top. I catch myself in these. I've gave most of them away, but I see I still got at least one right here. And this guy's still set. So, what I was trying to say is, the ones that are completely bare, they caught coons. The coons just slick them up. And the blue ones here, I let my buddy use them. He painted them blue. You can use whatever color you want. I just use white. I've done brown, black. I used to just stick them in the dye when I was dyeing everything, but I prefer white. It's pretty simple. They don't have to be perfect. Just make them white again, so they stand out like a sore thumb. It don't take long, really. I don't worry about chain or anything like that. I usually do one side at a time and cruise around, but I'm just gonna show you real quick. These are easy traps. I got them from a lady would be the daughter of the guy that makes the Z traps. They look just like a Z trap, but they're pole only. And the only reason I don't like the Z traps is because when I reset, when I'm rebaiting, I mean. Otherwise, they're good traps. There's nothing wrong with them. But they just don't fit in my style of trapping. I catch myself more than anything. A lot of people dipping them nowadays. I might have to do a video on that. You just mix up this mixture and then dip them in it. We're just making them shiny again. I don't worry about runs or nothing because the cocoons are going to tear it all back off. So, it's like one can's going to get me a dozen traps. I'm not very proficient or efficient or whatever. I'm just spraying them. There we go. 1 dozen. Now I'm going to show you guys about what I want to do with my cables. Stay tuned. Okay. I am going to run all of my dog proofs with the stake on here. The wolf fang. And I make them all myself. But I got the ends and I got the cable. Got a pile of ends here. Just a huge pile of ends. I need to get some more of these, but I want to take cable. I haven't got a measurement figured out. I'm gonna just kind of guess right now and probably just go with it because I'm only gonna carry so many of these with me. Probably a couple dozen, just have them in the truck ready to go. So let's just figure out a size here. I'm gonna go 42 inches. That will give me all the extension I could ever want, I would think. Okay, you gotta count that some of that's gonna be on. Yeah, because I wouldn't want to go around much bigger of a tree than that anyway, so this should work good. Now, put my little ferrule on there. Small loop and then a big loop. Just want this loop to fit through that loop, so I don't need a terribly big one. Right there should work. Last year I had them put on my dog proofs ahead of time, and then there was times where I needed them off, and so this is what I'm coming up with. For me, for my system. It may work on your system. Usually less is more for me. I don't want to carry a bunch of stuff. So I'm just going to put a bunch of these in my glove box or on my four-wheeler. Okay, here we go. This is what we're doing. We gotta go find a tree. Well, I got this post right here. We'll just stick with this post. That's a tree. Used to be a tree at one time anyway. I want my wolf fangs always on, ready to go. So this is just gonna be an extension for going around trees and stuff where where I don't need to pound my wolf fang in, or if there's a spot where it's rock. That's what I want to do right there. I want to have my extensions ready to go. Just gonna make a bunch of them up, carry these with me, and obviously you want to bring a wrench to tighten that down. But I think that's what I'm gonna run with right there. I may modify it a bit, because there's times when I don't even use, I just use rebar, but I'm really getting away from rebar altogether. So it's wolf fangs. This will make a pretty good extension. I can go around the tree, simple. I don't have to drive it in and pull it, you know. It's a lot easier to go around something than it is to get that wolf fang back out. I like to reuse them as much as possible. So if I don't have to pound the wolf fang in, I'm gonna go around stuff. So if I make 2 dozen or 3 dozen of them extensions, I should be in business, I think. We'll see. I got a bunch more painting to do, but just wanted to, I got a lot of simple, what most trappers would be like, oh, I never even thought about the little stuff that trappers do, you know? Well, the young guys don't know that stuff, so. Okay, now I gotta build a wolf fang anchor. Now a lot of times, I got one already built here. That's all it is, simple wolf fang anchor. And I got a driver that drives it in if it's not in my pickup. But for the anchor system, wolf fang, you simply lock this in there. I usually just hold it, however, pull the trap or whatever, and you pound that guy in. You'll see that in all my videos. And when you pull it, it turns sideways just like this underground. I mean, it's hard to get them up. You'll see me pull them out, but I'm a little bigger than most, but there's some where I can't get them out. I grunt like crazy. What am I forgetting? The wolf fangs are real easy to do by yourself, but hey, if you're a young kid and only got a dozen traps, just buy a dozen of these for 14 bucks. Your driver's $9.99, and you're good to go. Any hammer will work. I mean, you could use this. Oh, I thought it was in here. There it is. If you're a kid at home, you could drive them in with your dad's hammer. I mean, you don't have to have a fancy hammer either. You can just pound them right in with this. And they're in there. This actually works pretty good to hammer stuff in. But yeah, you don't have to. I mean, you can use rebar, but man, I'd hate for the young kids to start off with rebar, place it in the wrong spot. Like if you put a rebar stake by a tree right here, that coon's climbing that tree and your trap's gone. Or if you're too close to a culvert, if you're too close to even a hillside, like this hill right here, this hill, you would definitely, you like got this bad, real crazy trail right here, just awesome, and you stake right here, there's a good chance he's climbing that hill and taking your stake with it. So you could put, boom, wolf fang right there, no worries. Hell, you could mount that wolf fang right in there, put your trap down there, and you wouldn't have to worry about anything. And that's any disposables like that. I'm not trying to sell wolf fangs or anything. I've lost traps, and it's so much easier for someone to just walk up and pull your trap out with rebar. And then you gotta carry it. And then I lose my rebar stakes all the time because I use them for gardening and all that stuff. So, all right, well, how long is this guy? roughly. He's a 15 incher. So I'll just make my marks from this line 20 inches. And I don't care if it is bigger than 15. The bigger the better. Just for the fact that I'm usually near creek bottoms. I mean, I've made 30 inchers before because I got a 4-foot pole driver. But if you're making them yourself, it's a little cheaper once you get everything. You're gonna need some wire for those cable extensions and all that stuff anyways. I just do three swedges or swaggers or whatever the hell, crimps, whatever people call them. I always do that one that's slanted like an N. You can see it on this one actually. It's like an N. It goes up and down and up. Just the way I've been doing it. But there it is. Your wolf fang. And now all you'd have to do is hook it on your trap. With your J hook, you just hook your J hook on. Your trap is hooked on. So hopefully this helps somebody out there. I've been getting a lot of questions about what I would do with my dog-proof traps. Like I said, you don't have to paint them. You can just put them in your mom's dishwasher, get the oil off them. Make sure you do it when she's not home. Put them in the dishwasher, get the oil off. It's just anyone that's when you buy new traps, you're gonna fill the oil. You just want to get the oil off. Coons probably don't really care about it. Water trapping, it don't matter. But your canine traps, for sure, you gotta get the oil off them. So they look a lot better with just a quick, I'm still hooked on. See that? That coon just runs around there now. But they look a lot better with a quick. Of course, the concrete's knocking some of it off, but I don't get too carried away, guys. I just make them look a little shinier. Color probably don't matter, but I feel like I have a really good catch rate with the white. And I like to be able to find my dog proofs too. I used brown. I've used the camouflage, and oh my God, I'm fumbling around trying to find them in the dark. But yeah, I'm gonna try these quick links. I'm gonna have them ready to go. I don't want them on there because they just turn into a mess. Right here, I'll show you. I mean, it was nice having them on there. And it worked, but I don't want to have, when I have them in my pile, I don't want them getting all twisted up and tangled up. So I'm going to keep them separate. So, all right, guys, that's going to be it. I hope this helps you guys, really do. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'll probably do some more of these kind of videos here pretty soon. So stay tuned.